every opinion is going to adapt. And
if you were a wild,
growing,
if you were wild ass, totally off the scale, like vegan, it can change. It's cool.
yeah, it can change.
You don't have to hold that character.
Fine,
That doesn't
yeah.
define you. Just go through the process of learning. I'm glad you're exploring.
Yeah, I was listening to a guy the other day, and he was talking about, this is really interesting. There's these people in India that believe that you should not harm anything.
Right, Jainist.
Yeah, and so they don't harm bugs or anything, and they only take, like, they don't even harm the plant from the food that they eat.
That's correct. They
So
only
they
grab
have to
food
take
that
the
falls
fruit.
naturally.
Yeah, it falls naturally. Like, you have to take the fruit or almonds, like nuts or something like that. And, you know, like, if that lines with you and that's something you want to do, awesome.
Great.
That's great. You know, I mean, it's
Be the
like,
next Steve Jobs. He was a Jainist.
Yeah. He was.
Go for it.
So next was balance emotion with reason.
I don't think there's a correlation between Jainism and Jobism, though.
That's a good one. Well, he must have been angry all the time. He must not have ate good because he was angry all the time.
It was all that rye fungus he was
Yeah,
tripping on,
yeah.
dude. It's all that LSD.
At least his wife is doing lots of cool things with their money.
Really?
She's doing tons of philanthropy. Yeah, it's really cool.
Wonderful. How nice.
Emotions aren't good or bad.
Nope.
But understanding them is crucial. Spinoza believed that by understanding ourselves and our emotions, we become lovers of what is, accepting reality as it is.
What are you going to do?
Lovers of what is.
Do you know what's,
I like the word lovers of what is. Because the more you embrace reality,
the more you love it.
yes.
The more you can then understand it.
And that the word lovers is kind of like, you know, an erotic word, like in the sense of like lovers, like they can't but help being around each other and knowing each other. And there's this excitement and this feeling. Like if you get into like the definition of lovers, and then it's like, get that way towards your emotions.
Yeah.
They're not bad. It's like lovers, like understand your reality, understand who you are.
Understand
Get that
what's going
excited about you.
See what jacks you up. See what gets you sad. But understand those things. Reason with your emotions.
And reality is different for everyone.
Of course it is.
Your reality is totally different than my reality.
Yeah.
You live in a totally different world than I do.
I absolutely do.
Yeah. So, and accepting that, there's this whole bullshit of like, everybody's Republican, everybody's Democrat, everybody's Catholic, everybody's Protestant, everybody's American, everybody's like, it's like, why do we need these? No one can put a label on anyone. There's no swatch of cohort of people. Everybody's super uniquely different.
They're all different.
Yeah. We may like certain things and have certain, you know, you may like Mercedes, I may like BMW or vice versa.
I thought I did until the tranny broke on the thing, but I don't anymore.
That's funny. Next, focus on the present. Worrying about the future, dwelling on the past, robs us of the present moment. Spinoza advocates for living in the now, savoring each experience fully. So he must have heard Eckhart Tolle.
Yeah, this is heretical too. Because the church says you've done sins, right?
Yeah, you have to
But
constantly.
all you must do going forward is pray and atone for those sins. So they keep you in the past and have you focus on your future death for where you're trying to go, but you're completely removed from the moment of just experiencing and living in the now. Does nature, you know, if I go outside and I look at a tree, I love trees. Why they make so many good examples. If I go outside and I look at a tree, is the tree trying to be in the future?
Nope.
Is the tree looking at its past?
Nope.
Tree is being tree.
And I want people to understand this. What you just said is so enlightening, and I think it's going to help a lot of people. If you're living in the past, you're living in guilt. If you're living in the future, you're living in fear.
Yeah.
So a religion that you've got your belief in, that you're betting your whole life on,
A cult religion.
That's what it is flooding you consistently with guilt and fear.
That is not the stuff I want.
That's not religion.
No, and then think about how you're going to make choices. First of all, that's so out of whack.
Yeah, it's gross. I mean,
now you're
it feels gross to me. Yeah.
Nasty. I'm going to shower after this episode. I feel fucking gross.
That's crazy.
Do people even listen to us?
Yeah, we have a lot of downloads.
That's pretty cool.
This last one we did, we got a lot.
That's nice. Thank you.
36,000 or something like that. It's on YouTube.
Are you
can go on
shitting
there.
me?
Yeah.
I can't even get anyone in my own household to download what I'm saying.
I know. I always ask people closest to me, my family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, they're like, no, I didn't. I'm like, oh, do you listen to my podcast?
Yeah.
No.
Or I love when they look at me like, what do you do for work? I'm like,
I put my whole life online. Like,
Yeah, like, I don't know. How do you not know? It's
my
fine.
Instagram like has my whole life.
Just call me and ask me how I'm doing. That's all I want. Why can't I get that?
I'm the opposite. I'm like, please don't call me. Next is pursue virtue and happiness as one. Virtue and happiness. We talked about this a little bit. Virtue and happiness are intertwined by living ethically and in harmony with our true nature, which is nature.